Assalamualaikum. This is Aruj Muzaffar from the Department of English in University of Southern Punjab. The subject that we are going to discuss today is Functional English, and the chapter number 1 of this subject is Foundation of Functional English. The suggested book for this course is English Grammar in Use by Raymond Murphy. So, hello everyone and a very good day to all of you. I hope you are doing great and ready for the exciting journey into the world of learning. Today, we are diving into chapter 1, which is Foundation of Functional English. This chapter is like giving you an X-ray glass to see the invisible forces that shape our sentence pattern and English language. Of course, it's understanding as well. The warm-up questions regarding this chapter are, we must begin and remember that developing an interest in English language sentence making and vocabulary can be enjoyable and rewarding journey. The key is to make it fun and integrate it into your daily life. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to speak and write with natural flow and rhythm. You will move beyond translating word for word and start to think directly in English language. You will be able to understand complex spoken and written English. This goes beyond understanding individual words. It means you can grasp the main idea, subtle nuances, and even subtext in conversations, books, and articles. You will build a robust vocabulary, allowing you to choose the right words to express yourself precisely. You will also internalize grammatical rules so you can construct sentences that are not only correct but also clear and effective. You will gain the ability to articulate your thoughts, feelings, and ideas clearly and persuasively. This applies to both informal conversation and formal writing. You will become more comfortable and confident when communicating in English, whether it's in a classroom, a professional meeting, or any other social setting. This confidence extends to other areas of your life as well. So now we are going to discuss our traditional and modern view regarding it. The traditional view of learning English, particularly through methods that dominated in the 19th and early 20th century, is often characterized by more academic and less communicative approach. This perspective is a stark contrast to the modern communicative grammar and approach. These methods that are popular today are learning English that can be truly enjoyable when you make it a fun part of your daily life. Instead of thinking of it as a rigid academic subject, try to integrate it into your hobbies and interests. For example, you can watch movies and TV shows in English language, starting with subtitles into your native language and gradually switching to English ones. This helps you to connect the spoken language with its written form and learn new words naturally to effectively build your English vocabulary. It's essential to move beyond sample memorization, and you must adopt a more comprehensive strategy that focuses on contextual usages, synonyms, antonyms, and idiomatic expressions. The most powerful way to learn a new word is to see it in action. When you encounter an unfamiliar word while reading, instead of immediately reaching for a dictionary, try to deduce its meanings from the surrounding sentences. This approach, which is known as using context clues, trains your brain to make connections and solidifies the word's meanings in a more practical way. For instance, if you read a sentence which can be, "The dog was famished and devoured the food in seconds," you can infer that famished means extremely hungry without ever looking it up. This active process of discovery makes the new vocabulary sticks. The other part, which is synonym antonym, is that a deeper understanding of words comes from exploring their relationships with others, specifically through synonyms and antonyms. Learning a new word in isolation is less effective than understanding it as part of a network of related terms. For example, if you learn the word elated, you should also learn its synonym, such as the synonym can be joyful, ecstatic, and overjoyed. This not only expands your vocabulary but also gives you more precise tools for expressions. You can then choose the exact word that fits your intended meaning and tone. Similarly, knowing a word's antonyms like depressed or sad helps to define its boundaries and clarifies its meaning. This comparative approach builds a more nuanced and flexible command of the language, allowing you to avoid repetition and add variety to your writing and speech. The third portion of this lecture is idiomatic expressions, and finally, to sound more natural and fully comprehend native speakers, you must master idiomatic expressions. Idioms are unique to every language and they can't be understood by simply translating each word. The phrases like "to break a leg," which actually means good luck, or "a piece of cake," which means something easy, are part of the cultural fabric of language. They reflect shared experiences and a rich history. The best way to learn these expressions is to encounter them in context, just as you would with individual words. You must pay attention to how they are used in movies, books, or conversations. Recognizing and correctly using these expressions is often the final step in moving from a basic understanding of English to true fluency, as it allows you to participate in more sophisticated and casual conversations. By consistently focusing on these four interconnected elements, you can build a robust vocabulary that is both broad and deeply understood, allowing you to communicate with greater emphasis, confidence, and clarity.